my dad did the same thing. He knew he had a light that kept coming on in his truck, and he knew my dad was a mechanic, and he knew there was nothing wrong with his truck, and he just got tired and he just taped over it. So, that pesky check engine light. And I had one time, and I drove immediately to the garage.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was just kind of freaked out about it because the car started acting kind of funny.
Now, if it acts funny,
well.
sure.
And they're like, I don't know if we can get to it today. Really? Seriously? Okay. So I had to make an appointment and come back, in the week.
And that's always scary. I will turn the car off and turn it back on and just see
Like your computer? You going to reboot your car?
Exactly. Kind of like, okay, is this thing really going to come back on? And like Brian, if it's making some funny noises or acting weird, then I will take it in. But
So how about you, Scott? When you get the check engine light on, what do you do?
Yeah, I actually bought one of those code readers, that the garages use, so that now I get an idea of what I'm dealing with before I take it in. But I definitely will take it in. Yes. Yeah. And you can buy those pretty cheap now on Amazon.
like how much?
I don't know, under $20.
120 or under 20?
No, under 20, about 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
And
that.
you plug it into the little thing in the inside of the car, and it shows some codes, and then you can Google it and look it up, and that way you kind of know maybe what's going on before you get to the shop.
An educated, not really guess, but a little education before
Yeah.
going. Well, Brian and I had to take an Uber.
Mm-hmm. And so getting the Uber, the first thing I noticed was it was required maintenance. That light was on. And not just that, and then the low tire light was on as well. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, get us to the Bojangles.
and then we had to put our suitcases in the front seat.
Yeah, it was interesting. That was an interesting Uber ride.
Yeah.
My mom was even talking about this yesterday, talking about her pastor at her church. And it's so funny. When he got his first job at a church, I was actually a church I was going to, and I was a part of the board that we hired him. And so he's talking about he was traveling. He's 22 years old. He's got a U-Haul. He's bringing a car with it, and he's freaking out because the U-Haul's making noise. And he pulls over at the mechanic, and the mechanic's going like, "You're fine. Everything's fine." He says, "You'll be fine. Get in and go." When he got in, he taped over the warning light because he said, "It's causing you anxiety. You don't need to know it. This U-Haul is fine. You're going to be okay."
So sometimes the sensors just come on for no reason at all. But then if it's just on all the time and then something happens, you don't know.
Yeah. Well, my dad did the same thing. He knew he had a light that kept coming on in his truck, and he knew my dad was a mechanic, and he knew there was nothing wrong with his truck, and he just got tired and he just taped over it. So.